So, going into your fight on March the 26th
yes.
Against Churcher.
Yes.
Tell us how you feel going into that matchup.
Well, we're here again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Second time lucky. Yeah, I can't wait. I couldn't wait before, you know, but it gives me another opportunity to carry on from the fitness that I done last time and just be stronger and better this time, you know. Yeah, it was a bit devastating what happened last time, but I had to quickly just get it out of my brain so I could just concentrate on what was next. And obviously Jim Freeman and BKB have kept to their word. They kept everything the same. They give me all my tickets back from my fighters, from my supporters, and we go again for the world title March 26th.
Lovely. Obviously, as you said, you'd already done the camp for this.
Yeah.
Mentally reset, start again. You're doing an 8-week camp for this one.
Yes. Yeah. I had to do 10 weeks for the last one because I come into that camp unfit. I had 6 months out of the game. I never fought for a year. So this one I've done at 8 because coming from my fitness from my last training camp, I was actually fit enough to start this one. But yeah, like, I feel better doing the 8 for this one because the 10 can be a bit grueling, you know. It becomes a bit, you start burning the candle a bit at the end, you know.
And how do you feel the fight will go? You know, what's your prediction?
A Connelly win. Like, I'm going in there to tear him apart, like, and you got to understand when I look at these sort of situations, mate. Like, I actually like the guy.
Yeah.
We know Churchill, you know, and we've just been, one phone call's gone to us and said, do you two want to fight for a world title? And we both said yes, we're going to jump at the opportunity, but I'm looking on tearing straight through him, you know. It's no easy fight, this isn't, and I don't want easy fights, man. For a world title, it has to be worthy of it. So yeah, Connelly win all day.
Looking forward to seeing that.
I mean, obviously, the first time you were supposed to fight, that was the first time you'd actually seen each other face to face. So is there anything kind of from your face-off from BKB 29 to this one that you've rethought a game plan on it, or actually not asking you to tell your game plan?
No, mate, it's bare knuckle, mate. Having game plans can go out there in the first maybe 10 seconds. So thinking you could go in there and double your jab the way in and sit round here and that. Yeah, you can do that, but everything needs to be flipping 100,000 miles an hour doing it, you know what I mean? But as far as like the difference from the 29 to now, I noticed he wasn't as tall as me. You know, I was just a bit taller than him, whereas before, the whole camp before, we actually thought he was taller.
Right.
We thought he was taller, we had a game plan for the taller opponent, but now, I'm going to be able to beat this guy to the jab, you know what I mean? This is what I've learnt from being in front of him, you know. And obviously he's a nice guy as well, old Marley, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, and he's a tough lad as well, you know what I mean?
Well, you got to do what you got to do, haven't you?
Got to do what you got to do, mate. It's either me getting smashed to bits or him getting smashed to bits, mate, and I can't allow that to happen to myself. So
no.
It's all on me to make sure I smash into bits, you know. And with respect as well, people, you know. Like, I know I talk like that, smash to bits, but with respect, you know. I've come to this in sport with I've come to this sport with respect because, you know, this is a very dangerous sport, man. People can eyesights can go and brain injuries more quickly than you will in boxing, you know. Artificial wounds more quickly than you see in boxing, you know. So I don't want to come in with this bravado of like, I'm going to smash him, I'm going to do this. It comes from a good place, you know. I do train hard, and what I do say, it comes from training hard.
You leave it all in the ring. Once you get out of the ring, you shake hands, you have a pint, whatever.
Exactly that.
Well,
you know,
we've always seen only professionalism from you throughout your fights, anyway. It's always been a professional aspect from start to finish, no animosity anywhere.
Yeah, so. Nothing at all. I'm training, and I'm proud to be like that, you know. I come in with the right mindset. I don't come in slagging fighters off.
No.
I don't come around like having to talk about people to give myself a boost or something. I don't.
You don't need to.
I don't. But a lot of people do, and I think in the game you can get to your opponents by just talking smacks or telling them they ain't good or whatever. But I don't. I get more from keeping my mouth closed. And when I'm in them hard training sessions, I think and I feel this is where it should be, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Work in silence, show yourself.
Exactly that, and I feel more. I think they're going to get more out of me when I don't tell them what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
You know, I don't smack talk them. Yeah.
It's a nice surprise for them, isn't it?
Exactly that, and they don't know what I'm thinking. I don't care about what they're thinking. You know, like, I don't go through camp thinking, "Well, what you do?" I don't search for Marley. What's he doing? Pads like that. I don't do none of it.
No.
I don't do none of it. Maybe I should. Maybe people say, you know, what was it? Be closer to your enemy. Be enemies close. All that sort of shit and that, but. I don't care about that, mate. So I know when it comes to that day, I'm fully fit and strong to take on anyone, not just Marley. I could be fighting the best in the whole of bare knuckle, and I would still be ready for them. You know.
Okay, and what's the fight you're most looking forward to watching on the day?
Well, we've got Scrapking Smudge on the show, fighting at Connelly's gym, yeah, so that's going to be one to look for. There's a few good fights on here. You got Johnny Jones versus Callan Hartley, that's going to be a good fight. You got Martin Reffel versus Luke Kelly, you know, that's another good fight as well. So
you got Lowell on there as well.
Lowell's fighting as well, with Lowell be here tomorrow. Like this card, BKB cards are always stacked, you know what I mean? And I get, even though I'm main event on this and I'm fighting on the show, I get excited about the actual fights. I see the fights get shown up and they bring them, and I'm like, wow, that's a good fight. That is, it's a good fight. I'm a fan as much as I'm a fighter. You know.
And to be that's good to hear that you're still the main event as well, because I know that's one thing you was pissed.
Nothing was going to change, Jim. Jim said nothing to change, and I wasn't going to allow nothing because it wasn't our fault. It wasn't like Marley's crowd and my crowd. No. I heard there was bets going on between my people and Marley's people. £1,000 on there, £1,000 for Marley. And bets were getting made in that VIP area, and that's good. We all love that, you know. I want my supporters to get on with these supporters. We'll do the fighting, and you all have a hug if you want, or have a chat, or lose or make money. I don't mind any of that, but what happened last time was nothing to do with any of our crowds, you know. So it was really a point. Everything should be the same next show, and it has been. So fair play to BKB for sorting that, because they've given me everything that I've asked for, you know. Main event, I got all my tickets back. I haven't lost a penny in this, you know what I mean? Maybe so, because you got to realise my sponsors last fight gave me a hell of a lot of money in the last camp. Now I can't go back to them and go, what are you saying again? You got that same amount of money. I'm not going to do that to me, even though I've just got another sponsor for more money over the last couple of days. That could get me all right for this camp, because remember, camps cost money. You know, you can't just pull out money out, and I don't like to pull money out of my own pocket for my training camp. People sponsor me. I use the money for my training camps. I use it for the sport involved. I don't go, sponsor gives me £1,000 and I go out on a night out, I'm going to spend it on some clothes. All of it's for camp. So I've done all right for this one. So all my sponsors from my last one down, you're on the kit regardless, and no charge at all. You know, like you're still on there, and you're all on the kit like last time, because I thank you for your support.
Amazing.
Amazing. As we said, we'll keep it short today, but we will catch up with you again before the fight. Maybe even get some rounds with you if we can.
Putting the world to rights, putting the world to fights.
Welcome to the show again, man.
Lovely to meet you.
Fan favourite, and you know we love you, so you know.
Yes, mate.
How you been?
I'm over the moon, bro. Yeah, everything's going well. Obviously, we had that lovely win last time out.
Masterclass.
It was a nice masterclass for a debut, bro. I stayed calm under chaos, and then we got the job done. Obviously, we showcased just what we needed people to see. Do you know what I mean?
No more than
you've seen about 20. You've seen about 20 to 10 to 20% to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But we're going to start layering it up now. You're going to see a lot more. You're going to see about 4 or 5 times the man that was in there on December. So really looking forward to this one.
Take everything, give nothing.
Give nothing, take everything, bro. That's the one.
Right.
Same as on the scrap as well. We give everything. We fucking take everything, man. Safe.
So, going into this camp, how you feeling?
Bro, I've been, like I say, since I wanted to come straight back to work. But Mike said, listen, what the fuck are you doing at the gym? He says, go away. I want you to just go and have some rest. So I had a bit of R&R, rest and recovery and recuperation. And then from the 1st of Jan, I come back with Mike and we started layering, started adding a lot more things to our toolbox. And them working. Like obviously you have to practice it, and then the hard part's the application.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. But obviously we've been adding these things onto our into our toolbox, and I'm applying them now like a fucking, like you wouldn't even think about it, you know, like just throwing a jab, bang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So things are flowing really nice. Really looking forward to this one.
Do you know much about your opponent? Do you know much about them?
Like obviously, Jim and Joel, they've said to me the kid, and then I've looked him up. Mike's looked him up, and obviously he's British hybrid champion.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? But what's that? Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking paper title, like you never even heard.
How many hybrid fights are there?
You know what I mean? There's hundreds of hybrid fights. It's just basically it's unlicensed boxing, bro. Really.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
4 ounce glove boxing.
Yeah. It's just boxing in lighter glove, 4 ounce, and it's just unlicensed. So I ain't taking nothing away from the kids. You know what I mean? Because a win's a win, no matter where you am. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. But like I say, that stuff really means nothing to me. I don't even look into stuff like that. I leave that kind of stuff to Mike. As long as I tick the box what I need to do, I couldn't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean?
And you're training with the TF lab, is it?
I'm at the TDF lab. That's where I do my strength and conditioning, boys. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I do all my engine work. It's like fucking scientific, doing on the recovery zones, and then your red zones, your yellow zones, your green,
red zones,
all that stuff. And then at the minute, like since we started camp at the start of Jan, we've been loading. So. You know, getting that strength up. Getting that strength up now, and then boom, we'll dial it to the right from about now. Today, just before I come here, I did a good hard session at the lab, red zone, good conditioning session, and good core, and we're working a lot of neck. By the time you see me, come March, bro, I'll have a fucking neck like Tyson, bro. It'll be like that, man. You'll be able to hit me around the head with a baseball bat, and I'll go, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, that's the plan. So everything's going well at the lab, and I'm beating my personal best each week. So really looking forward to this one, gents. Yeah.
Cool. And that's what we're looking forward to as well, mate.
And me. I'm really looking forward to it. Shame it's a Sunday show, but like it's one of them things, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Rough and smooth as they say.
It's nice. Well, it's nice really. Probably be less trouble and whatnot, you know, because of what happened on the last one. People ain't gonna really want to be on the piss as much. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully we have no hiccups on this show, and it goes all to plan.
Awesome. What's your prediction? How's it going to go down?
Boys, listen, I'm gonna do the business either way. Don't matter how it's done. It's a postman because I always fucking deliver. Do you know what I mean, boys? It don't matter how it's done. It's gonna get done. So whether it comes, the thing is in this game, bro, you've got to have the patience. You don't want to go fucking looking for it. Because then from then you're giving something away. Do you know what I mean? Next thing your chin's in the air, trying to launch in, boom. Next thing you know, you're getting your head down. So like I say, I ain't gonna rush in, and when it comes, my eye sees it, boom, I'll do it.
Awesome. Cool, calm, collective.
Cool, calm and collective, like we've seen in the last one. Matt lads, Hutchins fucking hitting me on the button with left hooks. I'm eating them and spitting them back out, and then I'm coming forward, switching southpaw, and then that's all she wrote. So
big shot to the eye.
By God, by God's grace, man. Do you know what I mean? So I just keep doing what I'm doing, and just stay humble. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm no better than no one else. I just keep doing the work. Like, I don't think I'm better than no one else. I just as long as I do what I need to do, I'm more than confident in any kind of situation. Do you know what I'm saying, gents?
Yeah, we do. 1000%. We know exactly what you're saying.
So as long as I get the tick in the box, the work gets done. Like Mike says to me, I don't matter when the work gets done. I don't care if we fucking in here 4 o'clock in the morning. As long as the box gets ticked, the work gets done, the work's banked. That's it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, really looking forward to this one, and it's lovely to see you again, gents.
Definitely,